Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the finest Dawn of War Soulstorm casts this side of East Yorkshire. And today I've got a 4 versus 4 on Cerulean. Playing as a Tower Empire, we've got the Blast Furnace, we've got AG91, we've got Venus, and we've got Jazamo. And playing as the Sisters of Battle, we've got Hazard, we've got Dar, we have got the Kez 1998, God, I imagine being that young, and we've got we've got Granny Fapper. Alright, okay, fair enough. Always got to have a silly name in there somewhere, don't you? But yeah, I'm quite excited for this game, as, I mean, we've got 4 Sisters of Battle, and if you've noticed, they're all going for the pristine sanctuaries. So it does seem that we're going to have a grand total of 8 Seraphims soon to be swarming the Tau base. And if they can all work together and focus down on one player at a time, they might actually be able to win this very quickly, or at least be able to cripple 1 or 2 players enough so that they are less than useful later on in this game. Question is, what would the Tau do in response? I mean, they can. I mean, I assume, yeah, Tau commanders all the way because they're quite mobile, good in a ranged engagement. But can 4 commanders take on 8 Seraphims? There's some Vespids over here, so they're quite mobile. And if you notice on this map as well, jump units are quite useful considering I've got so many cliff edges to jump over, as well as all this negative cover that people can do well with avoiding, really. I imagine as well that on this map, with the listing posts being so far spread apart, lots of empty space to engage in, upgrading these with defensive shooting bits aren't going to help either teams all that much when it comes to defense. Got some double Seraphims, 1 blue and 1 red, almost like the Power Rangers. Could be flying in. We'll sniff out these Vespids. These guys not amazing in a ranged engagement. More happy when they're... Well, more happy? Happier. I'm going to use correct English grammar here. That is what I'm known for on this channel. Yeah, they'll be happier in close combat. You'll have some blue Fire Warriors engaging glorious hand-to-hand combat, which is not where they want to be. And a Tau Commander of the yellow variety moving forward. But some more Seraphims coming in. This is going to be absolute hell in a handbasket. On the southern side, we've got 2 commanders, red and white, coming over, adding some fire to the front lines. Got a Fire Warrior team here, looking after these red and green. Should have to refer to each player by their colours, be easier that way. Yeah, one squad of Seraphims, not looking all that fresh and fancy. We'll need to keep an eye on the micro over there. Over yonder, we do have 1 Tau Commander just going up against all these ladies. Gonna mosey on down this way, but the ladies smell blood. Like sharks in the water. They're coming for him, but there we go, hop, skipping and jumping away. Then this Fire Warrior team take the brunt of the Seraphims' ire. More Fire Warriors, though, should be able to... Well, I say they should be able to show these girls away. Probably not, in all fairness. Well, he's doing something. Over on this side, we do have some Vespids in the base, and they will be taking down a Seraphim, a Adeptus Sororitas Convent, if left to their own devices. So these guys are going to have to send back some fighting forces to defend their base if they want to keep their own recruitment structures online. And with these listing posts now being upgraded slowly but surely, they'll have to concentrate their efforts around these plasma generators. On the southern side, the yellow Seraphims having a grand old time, able to take out a couple of Fire Warriors. In fact, that was a squad wife right there. Some Kroots out now, interesting choice. Imagine that you probably want to layer these guys with some... there we go, with a firing unit. But speaking of firing units, he's gone down in a cavalcade of explosions. Because while chasing these ladies around, they won't be able to catch them. But if these girls were managing to jump into close combat with some Fire Warriors, embedding some Kroots in them would be quite useful. But yeah, Seraphims, the worst unit to chase around with a melee unit. Almost like Singed, or Singed, or one pronounces his name from League of Legends. Never chase him around if you can help it. Southern side, the Battle Sisters have got quite the hold on this place here. A couple of Fire Warriors upgrading themselves with as many models as they can. But there's quite a lot of Seraphims down here. Tau Commander having a look at these Seraphims, and they will jump away. But quite a sizable amount of Fire Warriors now, though. Unless the Seraphims jump straight on top of them, they will certainly feel the brunt of that damage. Does seem that the Vespids have been taken back all the way over here. Tower Commander being rebuilt. And it seems that the Tower have managed to fight off the Seraphims for long enough that they don't seem to be posing that much of a threat anymore. There's still a lot of them. But they haven't really dealt any kind of one Tower player a crippling blow. Although then again, we've got 3 players worth of Seraphims over here now, so maybe now the tide is going to change. Going up that mountain, but being caught on these snares a couple of times so far. Fire Warriors low on number. Vespid's going to jump away. Maybe potentially go for some more base harassment like they did before. Fire Warriors been brought down to very low numbers. In fact, no longer left anymore. So yeah, Blast Furnace really struggling here at the moment to take on all these girls. And what a wonderful blend of colours. Oh gosh, it's like that. Oh, if there's any Indian fans of the channel, what's that festival you call when you get all those colours and you throw them in the air? That's what it makes me think of. Let me know in the comments if you know. Regardless of nationality, if you know but you're not Indian, just go into one of those parties later on in the summer. It's going to be rad. The rad.com. Anyway, we've got a significant amount of Fire Warriors coming on down here. XVI 5 stealth suit teams coming in. Can never remember how to read Roman numerals. They're going to come in and shoot up this listing post. Seraphim still in the base, focusing on this plasma generator. I can see a broadside battlesuit. Okay. Interesting life choices. Listed post over here goes down from the might of the Vespid Stingwing, being a real nuisance. Able to distract these Seraphims, who seem to have decided to go off on all different directions. A little bit intimidated by the sheer amount of Fire Warriors coming on down here. One listing post is taken down. Tower Commander leading the way in. Just double missionaries chilling out in the base, not sure what they're going to achieve. I'm going to see Tier 2 going on this Ecclesiarchal Chapel. A vehicle beacon for Blast Furnace. It's broadside battlesuit, actually, not the worst decision. Seems to be standing up fairly alrightly to the Seraphims. If anything, that knockback from those missile launches is doing them a massive favour. The Seraphims are going to try and focus down the AFCAS builders to prevent them from building up this vehicle beacon. Some more AFCAS builders will be recruited. Angelic Visage popping down on these ladies. The Tower Commander doing what he can, but look at this. How the tides have turned, how the turntables, as the Tau are now in the base. Going to see a Canoness coming out. What she's going to do though against all this, not entirely sure. Quite a squishy hero if memory serves in the Soulstorm games. But Tier 2 just been finished. You notice that the graphical fidelity has gone down. That's just because I've completely forgot after the unification game I've just recorded to revamp it up. I will get better at this one day. But yeah, it does look like that Hazard is going to lose everything that he knows and loves in this base. While that's going on, I mean, Blast Furnace is struggling, but seems to be holding up. He's managed to build up that vehicle beacon. They're going to go for a Skyray missile gunship. Not sure if he's gone for his big boomy upgrade, but I mean, it's going to cause him issues. Seraphims with their infernal pistols be great against taking out heavier infantry, but against vehicles, not sure if it's going to be all that amazing. Also going to go for some drone squads just for additional firepower. Fire Warriors holding up as best they can. The stealth suits in the background as well, firing away. But no, they're holding off quite well. Over on this side, some Seraphims moving in onto this side, but deciding to turn their attention away. They've probably got bigger fish to fry. And dear oh dear, all these lads have been taken out. Have you got any builders left? You have. Are you building anything? Ah, you've built up a Sortus Convent over there, so you'll be fine. You're still in the game. Got lots of economy left as well, so can still take part in stuff. And he's got his Seraphim, so still contribute quite well to the engagement that is to come. Yeah, Tower Base looking a bit battered and bruised, but all in all, doing quite well. Still got all these Seraphims to deal with there. Seraphim missile gunship looks like it's gone down. The tower over here looking mightily pleased with themselves as all these listing posts have been taken out. Will want to decap them and start building up listing posts of their own on them to further increase their economic advantage. Seraphims over here being left to their own devices, but we do have double stealth suit teams coming in. And actually, en masse, we won't kill them super quick, but it'll be enough for them to be paused for concern. Fire Warriors coming around over on this side. Cannon S from Dar falling back with a lovely orange flowing cape. And these guys are going to hide in the heavy cover. It's going to be quite a difficult place to move them from. We'll need a lot of firepower to get them out of that hidey hole. Seraphim still... Oh, we've got some Celestians in here now. Okay. That's certainly going to be a tougher nut to crack from the tower's perspective. Going to... But mind you that they've got a lot of firepower coming in. Going to fall back from all these missile gunships and tower commanders. Over on this side, just hunkering down. We do have... Oh, what are you? You are a lightning fighter. So, speed is the primary essence here. Celestian squad been brought down to 0 models. Yeah, not sure if even fighting Blast Furnace at this point is going to yield them any benefits. He seems to just be immortal at this point. There we go. All these Fire Warriors now, at the moment, being surrounded. They're firing all sides, seeing what they can do. Cannon S throwing out the big blind, so their weapon accuracy is reduced quite significantly. Lightning Fighter firing up from on high. Angelic Visage going around over here, further increasing the damage from these Celestians. And the Tower Fire Warriors see the writing on the wall and decide to hop the good foot out of there. Do have a Confessor in the ranks as well, further increasing the damage done by any sisters nearby. Cannon S getting a good swipe of her sword in there. So yeah, the tower are going to fall back. But that was a good run by them. I was going to see a Barracuda now out. So able to counteract those lightning fighters should they get close enough. Over on this side, we do have some Seraphims being blasted by Blast's Skyray missile gunship. We go for a second one as well moving forward. Tower Commander going to see if he can provide some firing support. And the tower being pushed further back. This wombo combo of Celestians, Seraphims and the Confessor. Quite a difficult blob of infantry to deal with. Especially now that they haven't got that initial punch that they have with the lack of models. Could fall back to the listing post. Listing posts are upgraded, so we'll provide at least a smidgen of ranged fire. Got the tower pushing around over on this side, taking out these listing posts. But I mean, it's too close to call at the moment. Both factions have got good blobs of army knocking around. Tower on the northern side, sisters on the southern side. These three Fire Warriors doing what they can, but not going to stand up for very long against these ladies. Instantly wiped out. Tower VR going to have to come down. They want to assist. Got one Skyray missile gunship, keeping their distance. But this Carja headquarters now after taking out... what was your name? Your name was Hazard. But Stealth Suit Team going to focus on this bad boy. Now, does he have any more buildings? Doesn't look like it. If they're able to take this building out, might in fact get rid of a whole smorgasbord of Celestians. Not Celestians, sorry. Seraphims. But now the might of the Tau Empire come down over here. Almost got that Carja headquarters knocked out. Skyray missile gunship trying to get that bloofer off. There we go. That looks like it's going to fire. Oh, not quite. Come on, man. Commit. There we go. Still not hitting, though. Wonderful micro from Dar there, avoiding all those missiles. Or at least the threat of missiles. But will lose all his army down here. That is very unfortunate. Tower Commander in the base of Dar will be killed. And stealth suit teams over here going to retreat. And over the northern side, seeing a gap, a chink in the armour, shall we say. Now moving over. Celestians, not Celestians, Seraphims, finding away at this listening post. Also taking out this one as well. I want to look at the economies, but I don't want to miss out on too much action. I'll attempt a quick ganders. So we've got 50 and 50, 92 and 39, 92 and 30, and 62 and 50, compared to 18 and 0, 105 and 50, 92 and 30, 105 and 40, and that's all you're getting, boys and girls. So fairly even economies, although the sisters are suffering incredibly for one player having very low, but no one having like a substantial economy at the moment, so everyone just riding by the seat of their pants, so to speak. Every morsel of econ very valuable at this stage of the game. Very messy game, I have to say. Luther's coming in, striking down there. Stealth suit seems more than anything. We're getting a couple of Celestians in there as well. Gunship goes down. Stealth suit teams using their additional vision to allow the Tau some more ranged firepower. Healing hands going on the Celestians down here as the Seraphim's moving for flanking fire. Fire Warriors trying to use this heavy cover to full effect. Canoness throwing out some more blinding light. Seraphim's been targeted by Pathfinders wherever on earth they are in this engagement, increasing the amount of range damage that they take and receive. More missiles coming in. Only a couple. In fact, that looked like only one missile actually hit him. Got some Delphish troop carriers in the mix. No vision provided by the sisters at the moment. Oh no, I think that Confessor actually sees him. Yeah, he sees him. And yeah, Delphish troop carriers are not the tankiest of tanks. Dare I say they're probably the least tanky of all the transport vehicles. That's why they're invisible. Don't want them to be seen. A blast furnace base looks like it's finally going to go down, unless of course AG-91 can provide some firing support. Over on this side we do have a significant amount of Venus. 10 inches of Venus coming down over here. That's one too many inches if you ask me. He's going to come round. Tau Barracuda looking to smite down Hazard's Ecclesiarchal Servitor. The Fire Warrior's coming over. Point blank range. They're not messing around. Go and see if they can take out these Seraphims. They're doing a fairly decent job. Confessor using his Inferno pistol to full effect. There we go. Oh, almost a squad wipe on those Celestians then. Seraphim, sorry. God! Why? I'm not even going to try. They're all Celestians or Seraphims. They're just universally the same unit now, I've decided. Yeah, gunship goes down. Healing hands, keeping these ladies safe. And it does look like that Blast Furnace's base is not long for this world. He is building up a Tau barracks over here. So now it's all going to be on how Venus plays this. Oh, that's unfortunate. Mass infantry, that's ideally what a Exorcist wants. Where is the Exorcist? Ah, you're on the mountain over here. Penitent Engine moving forward. And look at just a spread of these Fire Warrior teams. Yeah, this is going to be quite a tricky piece of manoeuvring for Venus here. He's got the Stealth Suit team with their anti-vehicle weaponry to fire out the Penitent Engine. The Confessor gets a good smite off, well, or whatever you call that. Will of the Emperor on there. Wonderful use of Faith by the sisters in this battle. Really negating a lot of the Fire Warrior strengths. Fire Warrior team on the ridge there. Going to be providing some overhead, overwatch support. And the Blaster's base is still up, but doesn't look like it's going to be standing there much longer. At the moment, the sisters on the northern side are looking very intimidating. Sisters on the southern side as well, also looking a bit scary, wary. Barracuda's not doing all that well against the Celestians. But the Penitent Engine unable to strike those flying units. Not tall enough, I'm afraid. But dear oh dear, flying over those Celestians, not where you want to be in a Barracuda. Now the push goes over towards the Red Ranger. Insert overlay of Power Rangers theme music here. Can they do it? Can they defend? The Blue Ranger also here. Just look at this, man. You can't catch him, can you? Granny Fapper. The micro on this kid, man. Absolute insane. Penitent Engine going for that double hand smash. Not quite able to get those melee attacks off there. Goes for the Kamehameha there. There we go. Bit of flamer action. That'll take him on just as well. Need these Celestials to come over and start firing at that Barracuda. There we go. Missiles coming in, and there we go. Look at that. When it hits, it hits. Almost taking out a model, which is nice, I suppose. And these Celestials just running amok inside the base. Fire Warrior team down to one model, in fact, down to 0 models. No, the Ethereal. He's only meant to be here for a diplomatic mission. Ah, look at that, there we go. Although, very easy to avoid this. You know, it's very intimidating. Wonderful spread, but very easy to avoid. Except for these two ladies there. But one model, 2 models died from that. 3, actually, whoa. That's quite the residual amount of damage. Probably some radiation going on there, I imagine. Alright, fair enough. F-Cast builders just losing the will to live. And the sisters continuing their push. Some fake Fire Warrior bodyguards here. Ethereal bringing out all the tricks of the trade to keep himself alive. But will not be on this mortal coil for much longer. Similar kind of story down here. Tau are defending as well as they can. But for how much longer? Exorcist has been taken up by the Stealth Suit team. It's quite nice. Well, at least help the Tau infantry stay alive. But is it too little too late? Exorcist goes down as well. Commander and Gunship able to now focus on those Celestians. Oh no, he says that, but another Penitent Engine is on the way. Armed with Flamer and whatever you call that hand, like a handsaw thing. Go on, can you hit it this time? There we go, look at that. But with that one successful bloofer there, these guys are going to throw out that GG. It's very exciting though, I do have to say. I was assuming that the game was going to be over in the first 5 minutes with just all those Seraphims coming in and causing all this nonsense. But well done Blast for surviving that constant engagement all that while. A nice little push from Venus over here. That would have probably tipped the scales of the battle if it wasn't for this little Exorcist over here and maybe Penitent Engine. If these guys were less prepared for that push in the later stage of the game, would have been a different story. But cool, anyway, if you want to support the channel, £1 a month does get you 1 extra game a week on the old Patreon. Also, voting privileges for future themed games. And we also have Discord, where Discord things happen. Mine's been Mr. Landshark. Pleasure as always, never short. I'll see you in a bit. Peace.